Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's class. Today we're going to be doing a yin style hatha class. And normally our last class of the week is quite strong and energizing. And this week we're going to finish off at a much gentler pace. So for most of us, it's been back to some kind of routine after a very extended break. And so I thought it would be a really good idea to slow down, because even though it's exactly what we all wanted, we, I think, can underestimate how much of a challenge it is to get back into routine after such a long break. So that's how we're going to take a nice gentle into the week. I want to talk today a little more again about parigraha, which is one of the yamas in yogic practice. So the yamas and the niyamas, for lack of a better way of putting it, are a little bit like the 10 Commandments. It's the do's and don'ts. And parigraha is non-possessiveness or non-attachment, or as we frequently use, letting go. So we've been working with this idea of letting go all week, and we're going to bring it all together. When we talk about letting go, it's letting go of the attachments that we have to our old ways of thinking, to our old beliefs, to the old patterns. And those can really be the most challenging to let go of, because we become so comfortable and so familiar in our old ways of thinking. Even when we recognize that it doesn't serve us to think this way, to have these beliefs, it's still easier to hold on to them than it is to step out into the unknown. So parigraha deals with that aspect of it. How can I create space for the new when I'm holding on to the old? It's letting go of attachment to possessions. It's letting go of attachment to relationships. Now, this can be really difficult because often the relationships that become toxic, we feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Obligated to remain in those relationships. Sometimes it's an old friendship, for example, that has become toxic, that we feel that there would be some kind of disloyalty in letting go of that friendship, even though it's doing us more harm than good. And so what we do with these attachments that we cling to is we create for ourselves a prison. And it's a prison that exists, of course, only in our minds. There's a beautiful story that I shared actually yesterday, but I'd like to share again today because I know not everybody does the Kundalini classes. So for those of you that missed it yesterday, I'm just going to very quickly share the story again. In India, they talk about the traditional way of catching a monkey. And they catch a monkey by putting a banana in a cage. And the cage has very narrow bars. The monkey sees the banana, puts his hand through the bar, but of course he can't get the banana out because it doesn't fit through these very narrow bars. And then, the person that wants to catch him just simply walks up to the monkey and picks him up off from the side of the cage. And all the monkey needs to do to set himself free is to let go of the banana. And we use this metaphor in our own lives. What am I holding on to so strongly that I won't let go of, and is keeping me a prisoner in my own mind, in my own body, and in my own life? And that's really the essence of a parigraha, letting go, non-attachment. It's giving yourself space and ability to let go of that banana. So that's what we're going to be working with today. We're going to be doing a yin style class, which is a very slow class. We're going to be focusing on a lot of breath work. And it's a very introspective space to find yourself in. So I invite you to go into that space of awareness, into that space of consciousness, and very gently allow yourself to connect with the banana. What is it that I'm holding on to? What can I just release and set myself free? So let's bring our hands together. Come to the heart center. Lengthen your spine, tuck your tailbone under. Lightly engage your belly, relax your shoulders, soften your jaw, feel the weight of your eyes, and take a beautiful long deep inhalation through the nose, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Buddhaya Namo. And just allow that beautiful mantra, Om Namo Buddhaya Namo. I bow to primal wisdom, to the wisdom of the trees, the wisdom of the oceans, the wisdom of the sky, the wisdom of the earth, the wisdom of all that is, the wisdom in me. I bow to the teacher in me, to that part of myself that is all-knowing, all-accepting. Beautiful. And then bring your hands to your knees, and we're just going to start with warming up the spine. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And start breathing quite consciously. We're going to inhale through the nose, and I want you to hear the breath so the throat is slightly constricted, and then exhale through the nose again with a slightly constricted throat. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear through the microphone, but it should sound something like this. It's the sound of the ocean when you hold the shell to your ear. That's good. Just keep going. Warming up the spine. When we work with vitality, we're really working with the Kundalini energy. It's that base life force that exists in our bodies. It's that spark that keeps us connected to all that is. And come to center, move to a Sufi ground, and really let your body lead you. Invite freedom of movement. Beautiful. Again, keeping that audible breath. When you hear the sound of the breath from the back of your throat. There, let's change direction. Feel the breath, feel the body moving. Trust the movement of the body. And come to center. Drop your chin to your chest and just start moving, rolling your head back. And now move slowly or move quickly. Again, just trust your body. That's it. Change direction. Keep your breath intentional and purposeful. And come to center. Drop your left shoulder to your left ear and draw your right shoulder away from your neck. Beautiful stretch through the right side of the neck and the right shoulder. And change sides. Breathing into it. Back to center, drop your chin into your chest. And then drop your head all the way back. And come back to center. Left hand onto the mat, fingers pointing away from your body. Right arm comes up and reach over. Now open your chest and roll your right shoulder backwards. Bend your left elbow and reach as far over as you can. And back to center, change sides, right hand on the mat, left arm comes up. And reach over. Give it a beautiful stretch. Roll the left shoulder backwards, opening the chest, take your gaze upwards. And coming back to center. Then interlace your hands behind your back, lift your chest up, take a deep breath in. Lead with your chest, bring your chin, your forehead down to the mat, and lift your arms up. And just hold it there, breathe into this. And curling up. Beautiful. So coming onto your knees, bring your hands behind your back underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest up and drop your head all the way back. Now you can stay here with your buttocks resting on your heels, or you can lift your hips up and drop back. Beautiful. So keep your hips lifting up, chest reaches up, and head falls all the way back. So there's going to be a beautiful vulnerability in the throat. Feeling quite exposed with the heart open, the head back. And now I need you to breathe really, really consciously, hearing the sound of that breath. It's almost as if the throat is clenched and the breath is being forced through that slightly clenched throat. Drop back, chest up, throat back, beautiful. And just keep breathing into the space. If your hips are off your heels, lift them up even higher, drop your head back. If your hips are still on your heels, that's absolutely fine. Be very conscious of your knees. You don't want any pain in your knees. There may be some discomfort. That's absolutely fine, but you don't want pain in your knees. Lifting up, breathing, head back. Beautiful. And as you open your heart and you open your throat, just allow yourself to let your thoughts go to that banana. What is the banana that I'm holding on to in my life? What do I need to just let go of in order to set myself free? What am I so attached to that I've created a prison for myself? Head all the way back, chest all the way up. Invite the vulnerability, invite the authenticity. Stay with your breath, breathing long and deep. Beautiful. Drop your hips onto your heels. Take your knees apart, your hands at your feet. Let your chest drop down, forehead drops to the mat. Shoulders fall forwards. And soften and relax. Feel your chest softening. Breathing into it. With each exhale, soften even more. And very gently curling up. Coming onto your elbows, take your legs back. Check that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. You don't want your elbows forwards or too far back. They're directly underneath your shoulders. Now activate your forearms all the way to your fingertips so that your hands and your arms are active. Lift up your shoulders, take your head back, and start to breathe again. Inhaling through your nose and a slightly closed throat. And exhaling again through that slightly constricted throat. Keep your breath strong and purposeful. It's really important that you feel this breath. Feel the breath moving through your throat. Hear the breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. And very often when we slow down in class like this, it's easy for the mind to become distracted. So if you do find your mind wandering, drifting to thoughts, just gently bring it back to the breath. Keep pressing up through your shoulders, creating space between the elbows and the shoulders. Head is back again, feel the stretch through the throat. And breathe. Now what can happen is that the shoulders begin to collapse, and make sure you're pressing up, make sure the head is back. Really beautiful opening the chest. Feel the spine. We hold on to so much that doesn't serve us. Out of habit, out of comfort, out of the desire not to cause conflict. And while the intentions may sometimes be very worthy, we're denying ourselves our true nature. Every time we say yes and we make no, every no we make yes. Every time we did something just to please other people, even though it wasn't in alignment with who we are. The banana to get rid, the prison that we create for ourselves. No beauty. Beautiful. Now bring your hands into a pillow, resting on top of each other. Bring your right cheek onto your hand and bring your left knee up towards your shoulder. So you're lying on your belly with your left knee drawn up to your shoulder. Close your eyes and deeply relax. Feel your whole body softening. Feel that beautiful release in your lower back. Breathing into it. Each exhale, softening, surrendering. Beautiful. Come back to center. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders and we're going to come to Bhujangasana. The full expression of the posture is elbows straight, hips down, shoulders away from your ears and head back. Now this is very strong on the lower back. So if your shoulders are scrunching around your ears, take your hands to the corners of your mat and do the posture from here. Wherever you are, take your head back. And if this is still too strong, just come back into Sphinx pose. So really listen to your body. If you can come into the full expression, then do so. Otherwise, take your hands to the corner of your mat, or even come back down into Sphinx pose. Remember, there are absolutely no prizes for injuring yourself in yoga. In fact, it's the exact opposite of yoga. Lots of these new contemporary styles, people are injuring themselves all the time. And I can't understand why, because if you're not listening to your body, you're not doing it. You're in an ego mind, competing with yourself or with others. And so there should never be space for injury in yoga. We should always be listening to our bodies. Lift your shoulders up, come to your full expression, whatever that is today. Beautiful. Keep your breath intentional and conscious when you hear the sound of the breath through the constricted throat. If there's pain in your back, change your posture. If there's discomfort, see if you can sit with that discomfort. Of course, only you know the difference between pain and discomfort. Nobody else can differentiate that feeling. Beautiful. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest the opposite cheek now, the left cheek on your hands, and take your right knee up towards your shoulder. Feel a beautiful release in your back. And give yourself permission to be all there. Breathing into it. Keep the breath loud through the constricted throat. Conscious and aware. Softening and releasing. Beautiful. Come back to center. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push up and back. Sit back on your heels. Drop your forehead to the mat. And surrender completely. Let your shoulders fall forwards. Your head and neck soften. Breathe into it. Beautiful. And clear it up. Good, so you can extend your legs now out in front of you. Coming to staff pose, so the spine is nice and straight, shoulders in line with your hips. Bend your left foot all the way up. See the breath? Your left thigh as high up your right leg as you can. And then you're going to take it to the outside of your thigh. So the foot is on the floor alongside your thigh. We're going to bring the arms out to the side. Bring the left arm. Okay, let's do it the opposite way to you. Okay, so you're going to bring the right arm up at shoulder height, palm facing away. Bring the left arm underneath and palms together for eagle arms. So now you feel this beautiful stretch in your shoulders. Keep your elbows elevated, don't let them fall down, don't let your spine curl. Spine straight, elbows up. And if you can, palms touching as much as possible. And let's start breathing. Lovely, long, deep inhalation. And lengthening the exhale. The spine lifted. Beautiful. Elbows elevated, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing into it. Breathing lightly engaged. Very nice. Take the breath, elbows elevated. Reaching up through the spine. And then release your arms. Bring your left hand behind your back, as high up as you can get it. Right arm reaches up. Grab hold of your hands behind your back if you can. Now, if your hands don't need, that's fine. Or you can grab a t-shirt or a strap if you have one. And do cow face arms and hold here and breathe. Opening the chest, reaching up. Beautiful. And keeping the breath intentional and purposeful. Soften, close your eyes, breathe into it. And release your hands and relax forwards. Hands resting behind your back, chest resting on your legs, head and neck completely relaxed. Breathing into it, softening and surrendering. Each exhale, taking deeper into sleep. Keep the breath audible, you want to hear your breath. And very gently curling up. Beautiful. Extend both legs. Inhale, reach up with the arms. And exhale, relax down. And just soften. Completely surrender. Palms face up. Let the shoulders relax. Hips soften. And hold deeply. Keep using the exhale to surrender just a tiny bit more. There should be absolutely no tension anywhere in the body right now. Just a complete softening. Shoulders soften, head relaxes, abdomen and chest relax down towards your thighs. Breathe into it. And inhale, come Now bring your right leg up, the right foot onto the left thigh, and then take the foot to the outside, so the foot is on the floor. Good. Lengthening your spine, take the arms out to the sides. Bring your left arm to shoulder height, palm faces the side, right arm wraps underneath, palms touching, and lift the elbows up. Spine nice and straight. And breathe. Garudasana arms, eagle arms, lifting up. Shoulders away from your ears, elbows lifted up. Feel that polarity, shoulders down, elbows up. Such a beautiful stretch through the shoulders. Lifting up through the spine, keep your belly engaged. Soften your face, notice any tension in your face. Yin Yoga is all about releasing and letting go. The yin energy is that feminine energy, the soft energy. And so much of our lives are very necessarily in the yang energy, the masculine energy of do. And the yin energy says don't do, just be. Beautiful. Release your arms. Bring your right arm behind your back, as high up as you can go. Left arm comes up. See if your hands can meet behind your back. And lift up. Beautiful. Cow face arms. Breathing into it. Keep that breath loud through the constricted throat. Reaching up through the spine. And release your arms, hands behind you, and relax your whole body forwards. Let your chest relax underneath, head and shoulders relax. Soften. Notice how much more deeply we experience the poses when we slow down. What's happening to your thoughts? Are they wandering? Is there frustration? Very often, it can be very frustrating for the mind to slow down backwards. So if that is what you're experiencing, just allow it, be all there, completely present to it. Soften and breathe. And curl up, extend both legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Relax. Surrender to forward bend. Paschimottanasana is that posture that we learn. The more we're able to let go, the more we get out of life. The more we hold on to tension, to expectation, the more we suffer. Soften even more. Relax even more. Relax your tongue, relax your jaw. And gently curling up, coming onto your hands and knees, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and start moving through cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly down, look up. And exhale, curl up. Just continuing this movement. And then come back to neutral. Tuck your toes under, straighten the legs, and take a moment in down dog. So remember down dog, the feet are slightly wider than the hips apart. The chest presses towards the thighs, the head and neck relax. Belly is engaged. Spread the weight evenly through the hands and draw shoulder blades away from each other. And then you can step your right foot between your palms. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Let your left knee relax down to the mat. And then you can choose to stay here, or you can come down onto your elbows into lizard pose. And just relax wherever you are. Surrender to this pose. Breathing into it. With each exhale, your body softens just a tiny bit more. Your right foot, the sole may come slightly off the mat, so you're on the side of your foot. That's absolutely fine if that happens. And trust your body, be in that space of awareness in your body. You more than anybody knows exactly what your body needs. And then coming back up onto your hands, walk your foot across the mat and bring your right knee down. Now, if you can, you want your foot parallel to your body. But this can be really strong on the hips, so you may need to bring your foot closer in towards your thigh. That's absolutely fine. Because remember, when we stretch forwards, we want to keep the hips straight. If you're going down on the side like this, you're really not getting any benefit from the posture. So wherever you are, straighten your hips, come down onto your elbows, and see how it feels to be there on your elbows. Maybe coming down onto a double fist, or possibly relaxing all the way down. So really just trusting your body, allowing yourself to be all there, and of course softening and surrendering. Letting go of the expectation of how it should be. And opening yourself to the possibility of how it might be. What am I holding on to? What is stealing my joy? Deep exhales. Beautiful. Coming up onto your hands, tuck your left toes under and step back to down dog. Heels to the mat, tailbone lifts. Beautiful long deep breathing here. Chest towards your thigh, head and neck are completely relaxed, no tension at all. Breathing into it. And then step your left foot between your palms. Drop your right knee to the mat, both hands to the inside of your left foot. Now you can stay here or come down onto your elbows. this. And let your left foot just, or your left knee rather, just fall out to the side. Maybe your foot comes off the mat, maybe it stays on. Just see what feels right for you. Soften, surrender into it. Beautiful, long, deep exhales. Keeping you in the space of awareness. Listening to your body. Feel the release in your hips. Keep using the breath. Beautiful. Coming up onto your hands. Walk your left foot across the mat, bringing your left foot down. Now remember, ideally you want that foot parallel, but if your hips are twisting to do it, rather bring your foot closer towards your hip so that you stay lovely and straight. Come down onto your elbows, maybe coming onto a double fist, or possibly walking your hands away and soften. Keep using the exhale. Keep using the breath. Allowing yourself to be so present. Feel the sensations in the body. You can start to explore the sensations in the body, almost like a detective trying to crack a case. Every sensation in the body is a clue to what's going on, to what you're feeling, to what you're ignoring. You just be there. You walk there. Soften the same thing. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your right toes under, step your left leg back, very briefly to down dog, and then drop your knees to the mat, bring your heels together, knees apart, back, and forward. Allow your hips to sink to your heels, allow your chest to relax down. Deeply surrender. And not these thoughts. Not these beliefs. And not these attachments. I am. I am. I am. Very gently carry it up. Come to a seated posture, bring the soles of your feet together for diamond pose. And keeping the soles of your feet pressed together, move your feet away from your body, only as far as you can go that the feet remain touching. If your feet start coming apart, then you've gone too far. And then relax down. Let your chest soften in the space between your legs. Let your head and neck relax down. And I want you to go into your hips, take your awareness to your hips, and consciously relax your hips, releasing any tension in your hips. Deeply relax, deeply soften. Using each exhale to go just a tiny bit deeper, to surrender just a tiny bit more. Keep the breath loud, don't let the breath become lazy. Remember, it's the breath that keeps you in the present. Each exhale, a beautiful gift of awareness, softening, relaxing. And then the next inhale, curling up. Take your legs apart, as wide apart as you can get them. Roll forwards onto your sitting bones. Now we're going to do dragonfly pose. So dragonfly, we bring the chest down and we take the arms out to the side. So it's like dragonfly wings. You know, dragonfly has 4 wings. We've got our wings, our arms, and our legs. Beautiful. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your chest down and take your arms out. Now, if this feels too strong for you, maybe you want to make a double fist underneath your forehead to support you. Maybe that's still too strong, so you just relax and forwards and elbows. Remember, the full expression of the posture is what we're working towards. And if we're not absolutely there, that's absolutely fine. Use your exhale. Use the beautiful, loud breath to remind you to come back to this moment. The breath is such a beautiful tool of awareness. We inhale and we gratefully accept the gift of life. And as we exhale, we release with trust, knowing that what we have released will be replaced. Knowing that what we have released no longer serves us. And so in the breath, we practice letting go. There's that momentary pause, almost imperceptible, where there is no breath, there's no inhale, there's no exhale, but almost imperceptible pause between the breath. It is all trust. And see if you can identify that now, that moment between. Beautiful, curling up. And as you come up, just take a moment here. Feel what you're feeling. And then draw your legs together. You can lie down on the mat. Bend your knees to your chest, arms onto the sides. Drop your knees to the right as you look over your left shoulder. Close your eyes. And be warm here. Deeply relaxing and softening. Beautiful supine twist. Back to center, changing sides. Knees to the left, gaze over your right shoulder. into it, softening, using the exhale. And then when you're ready, come to center, hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs. And then relax into your final posture for the final relaxation. So perhaps you're in Shavasana or you're in another posture that's comfortable for you. Maybe you wrap yourself in a blanket. Just really allow yourself to be as comfortable as you can be right now. And giving yourself permission to relax fully and completely. Knowing that it is here, in this space of deep relaxation, that you are here. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my calves and thighs. I relax my calves and thighs. My calves and thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. I relax my hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. My hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands and arms. I relax my hands and arms. My hands and arms are relaxed. I relax my neck and my shoulders. I relax my neck and my shoulders. My neck and shoulders. Yes. I relax my face. nose, mouth and tongue. My face is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed. And in the space of deep relaxation, I release with loving kindness the thoughts, beliefs, and patterns that have imprisoned me. I recognize the time when these coping mechanisms served me, and I'm so grateful for how they served me at that time. But I see now that in order to free myself from the past, I need to let go. And so with loving kindness, with deep compassion, I release. I set myself free. And a beautiful lightness envelops my body. A magnificent breeze in 37.2 trillion cells of my body. And there is peace within me. Peace around me. Peace in all the world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And you can start to bring your awareness to the rising form of the chest. And very gently rubbing the thumb across your fingertips, moving your toes. And you can take your arms above your head, beautiful stretch. Take the knees to your chest, rock gently from side to side. And then roll over onto your right hand side for just a moment, pausing there. And when you're ready, rocking all the way up. And coming to Sukhasana, easy pose. Bring your hands together. Come to your heart center. May the long-time sun shine upon us, all love surround us, and the pure light within guide our Namaste. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.